Today's film newscast is being brought to you by Window Film Magazine and ZBart, your partner for a prosperous future. For franchising information, visit zbart.com.
As you know, we're all about film here, but at SEMA, we've seen some things that are only a small step away from tinting windows. I'm Casey Flores, Assistant Editor of Window Film Magazine, and here are some services you can offer to help expand your tint shop's customer base. So we're here at Arlon's booth, and this is something that caught my eye. This is a fully wrapped Infinity G37. This is a Frank Feller's custom color. It's actually what he calls highlighter yellow, and it's in a matte finish, which is something we're seeing a lot of here at SEMA. And Taylor Froelich's here of Arlon, and she's going to explain to us. Taylor, why are we seeing more of the matte finish? Why is there so much demand for this product?
Well, you know, this is the fashion industry, and matte is something that's very hard to be attained by paint, so you're able to get pure consistency coming off of your 60-inch roll.
But why should they start to offer maybe vehicle wraps? Is this an opportunity for them to grow their customer base?
Absolutely. This is a great addition to any sort of window tinting or aftermarket business, because anyone who's doing window tinting or paint protection film, these are very similar applications. Yes, one is wet and one is with heat, but the concepts are very, very similar. You're using a squeegee, you're moving them with the film, there's liner. It's a very similar process.
Do you think this color is going to be in high demand after this show?
I actually do. I think that this is something that no one else really has out right now, and we're working to lead the industry with our colors, and Frank had a very good suggestion to bring in this highlighter color, and it's been making a huge blast at SEMA.
Well, what we're pushing here today, obviously, our automotive restyling films. You know, what we call 1080 is one of the big films that we're talking about. We're seeing a lot of guys from the auto tint or paint protection film areas, and so what we're seeing is a lot of these guys that are using tint already have people asking them, how can I change the color of my car? So we actually now have 75 colors out in our line of color change film, or 1080, 3M 1080 color change film. We've got matte, we've got satin, we've got gloss, we've got carbon fibers, and we've got brushed steels as well.
We call our product Clearplex Invisible Windshield Protection Film. It is a unique product that we invented to go on windshields to prevent them from being broken by typical road debris. It's a 4mm polyethylene based film, and the unique aspect of it is it has a hard coat that goes on the film that spreads the impact across the surface of the film so it won't break the glass. When we were developing this film, we made it so that it could withstand the impact of a standard rock hitting a windshield at 120 miles an hour. And under that condition, which is pretty extreme, there would be no damage in most cases.
Well, we're a manufacturer of paint protection film. It's a clear urethane film designed to stop stone chips, abrasions from affecting the front of the paint. So we typically cover the front end of the vehicle, the bumper, headlights, the hood, back side of the mirrors. The film's designed to stay on there anywhere from 3 to 5 years. There's a lot more margin in paint protection right now. It's a very interesting market, a young market to get into, and it's also well suited to the tinters because it's a similar application technique, squeegees, water, and it sort of lends itself well to be, crossing across lines of tint to paint protection.
We also had the opportunity to speak with a living legend in the restyling industry about how crucial tinting is to the look of your vehicle. So we're here at the SEMA show with founder and CEO of West Coast Custom, Ryan Friedlinghaus. So Ryan, you've been in this industry a long time and you know automotive restyling, obviously. How incomplete is an automotive restyle without tinted windows?
Pretty incomplete. You know, it's funny is it's like the first thing that everybody asks for is tint. You know, it's like when a car comes in, whether we're customizing or not, they need to get it tinted before they'll drive it.
Sure.
So it's definitely incomplete without some window tint.
Awesome. Okay, and so how have you seen the tinting industry or window film or customer demands change over the years in tinting?
I think, you know, the biggest thing I've seen is this new film that keeps the heat out, the different colors, you know, different ways of applying it. I mean, I've learned a lot because, you know, I usually just call up a tinter and say, hey, come tint this car. But now that we do it in-house and we've teamed up with Lumar, it's like I'm a lot more involved in understanding what it is. And there's so many new tints out there and there's so many different ways of doing it. It's pretty cool. It's educational for me, so I'm still learning.
It's been a great show so far. Go to windowfilmmag.com to find out all that's happening here at SEMA. Make sure you also like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. I'm Casey Flores. Thanks for watching.